Welcome back to Unicate Talks, where science steps into daily life with clarity and purpose. This podcast was created in collaboration with scientist and fellow of the Royal Society for Public Health, Dr. Watkis. Today's episode is called The Climate Paradox. We're exploring how cleaner air, which has saved lives and improved health, is also making cities hotter and more vulnerable to extreme heat. It's a fascinating contradiction, and one that has real consequences. Let's get into the podcast. Across cities worldwide, heat waves are happening more often and lasting longer. You might expect that to be purely the result of climate change. But part of the rise in urban heat is actually linked to success in reducing air pollution. The air is cleaner, but that's affecting how much heat reaches the ground. Years ago, the skies above major cities were filled with tiny particles from cars, factories, and power plants. Those particles reflected some sunlight back into the atmosphere and helped clouds to form. That acted like a shield, reducing how much direct heat reached streets and buildings. But as air quality has improved, that natural filter has thinned. Now, more sunlight hits city surfaces directly, especially in places covered with asphalt, concrete, and metal. These materials store heat and slowly release it back into the air. This process is called the urban heat island effect, and it's made worse when there's no cloud cover or reflective haze. With pollution reduced, cities are heating up faster than expected. Researchers have tracked this trend over the past 2 decades. They've found that as fine particle levels dropped, the number of hot days in many cities rose sharply. We're seeing more days above 30 degrees Celsius, more strain on power grids, and greater risk to public health. This isn't a reason to stop cleaning the air, it's a call to prepare for new challenges. Cleaner air is still a major health win. It helps prevent heart attacks, asthma, strokes, and premature death. But with those gains, we need to adapt. Urban planning must now include measures to offset the unintended effects of clearer skies. We need cities that can stay cool even under more direct sunlight. That means planting more trees, installing green roofs, using light-coloured building materials, and creating shaded areas. It also means designing better airflow through streets, restoring natural water features, and encouraging reflective surfaces on pavements and rooftops. These aren't futuristic ideas, they're practical solutions that cities around the world are already testing. The public health implications are serious. Heat waves can lead to dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. They also make it harder for people with existing health conditions to stay well. Vulnerable groups such as the elderly, infants, and those with respiratory illness are especially at risk. Cities must invest in emergency cooling centres, clear public guidance, and long-term infrastructure changes. And this has to happen alongside, not instead of, reducing emissions. This is what makes it a paradox. We're succeeding in one area, and that success creates a new challenge. Science helps us see both sides and plan accordingly. At Unicate College, we offer flexible, science-based courses in climate, public health, and sustainable development. If you're looking to make a difference in how communities adapt to a changing world, we're here to support your next step. The future will need planners, scientists, and thinkers who understand complexity and can act on evidence. Come learn with us and be part of the solution. Thanks for listening to Unicate Talks. We appreciate the insight and time shared by Dr. Watkis in shaping this episode. Until next time, stay informed, stay cool, and stay connected to the science that shapes our world.